Hello, my dear friends. How is life? Welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to talk about when to solve complex or tough problems. Okay, today I will take just one practical situation and we will see the solution for it. All right, but why do we have to talk about this? One of the goals of this channel is to help people to have sustainable success. Okay, so for that, the channel has been created to give some good growth tips or some simple implementation strategies. So if they are missing such kind of tricks, if people are missing such kind of tricks in life, then they can follow and grow further heights. So that is why I am talking about this topic here. So let me start with the practical situation. See, when I was in college, to learn some tough topics or tough subject, I used to follow some strategy. Okay, so that is, I used to read them in the early morning before I go to college. So I used to get good clarity about the subject. But when I used to learn the same subject during evening or night after the college, I was not having good focus. Okay, uh, so I was not sure about the reason why it was working for me that time. But later on, when I was exploring more on growth hacks or how to be more productive in life, then I got the reasons. That is when actually I decided I should share these techniques to other people as well, so that they can also use and grow greater heights. So the reason is the better energy levels and the better willpower. So in the morning I used to have these two things, and that's why I was able to focus very well. And if you carefully observe, that is what the complex problems ask for. So first of all, if the problem is tough, you need to focus a lot. If you want to focus, then you need to be very energetic. You should have lots of energy. And another point is, after you reading that subject for some amount of time, you lose focus, right? So then you need to drag your mind to focus to the same level as you were focusing earlier. So for that, you need some willpower. You might encounter some short term failures also. That time also you have to drag your mind to continue working or studying, right? So that is when you need very good willpower. So I would say it is higher energy levels and the better willpower that made the difference. Okay, it's nothing to do about early morning or anything like that. Because there were friends of mine who actually study at night. They used to do night out and they used to get good marks. Maybe probably for them, they had a good willpower and energy levels during night time. So some friends used to study when the exam is very near, like just 10 days before the exam they start freshly, and they wind up everything in a week's time, and they used to get good marks. All right. So but the main crux is the higher energy levels and better willpower. Like that, you can think of many practical situations. Okay, so let's say you are preparing for some competitive exams. Then you might end up studying so many tough topics or topics which are very new to you. uh, During that time, you must apply this strategy. Okay, and even if you are working in a company, I would ask you this question: when do you sit and solve solutions to tough problem statements, right? So the thing is, throughout the day you will not be having very good energy levels or a very good willpower, right? Because in the morning you will be fresh, you slept nicely and you woke up, and everything was fine. And as and when you go on working, like, you would spend the willpower as well as energy. So by evening you feel tired or exhausted, and that's when you will not be in a position to focus. So, but what kind of things to be done when the willpower or energy levels are low? Right? There are tasks which will ask for less willpower or less energy. Maybe if you are studying, I would say revision or writing down some important points for future reference. Like that, you can list down the topics which will not take so much willpower, and you can execute them when you're tired or exhausted, right? So maybe if you're in a company, like setting up meetings or doing some documentation or writing some minutes of meeting and things like that. But we often do this mistake, right? See, when we are more energetic, like we get to the work and we do all revisions, we do all things which are very simple, and we end up taking tough problems when we are actually tired. So but why that should not be done? The reason is, when you're trying to solve tough problems during your low willpower, you might end up taking more time. Also, you might encounter some short term failures, so you might lose your confidence, right? Actually, it might make you things very worse. Once you lost your confidence, then you will be very afraid to take up next complex things. So here actually your mind is convincing you, okay, already you had a failure in solving some complex problem. So when you are going to pick up the next complex problem, then your mind will convince you, hey, this is not for you, please don't even take it. So but it should work other way around. If you have solved it and if you have proven, then your mind, that thing, that particular memory will be registered in your mind. And next time when you're going to take the complex work, then your mind will actually be convinced, yeah, it is possible for you. That's why, in order to not to make the things works, you actually should take the challenging task when your willpower is high. One more thing, see, the solution explained in this video, like solving tough problems when your willpower is high, will help you to grow only one step higher. Okay, this is the first practical situation, but there are many situations in this life which are very tricky, which are which needs some other strategy. Okay, we will talk about that situation number 2 in the upcoming video. All right, so that will actually help you to take to much greater heights. With this, I hope you got the clarity. So for more videos, please stay tuned. Please do not forget to subscribe, like and share. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye. Take care.